Good to camera. Okay, you ready? Here we go. We're gonna do the intro together. Ready? Hi guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Sam. This sweet lady here is Bella, and I'm very excited to share with you my haul for the upcoming year 2022. It has all things planner related, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to share is the freebies that I got with my order. I placed my order on November 17th or 18th. It was, I think, the second day that they did the early EC Insiders sale. So it was 30% off everything. There was these freebies, and it was like a week and a half before Black Friday, and I'm glad I did that because it took a while for my stuff to get here. Once it shipped, it came really quickly. It was only like 4 or 5 days, which is the usual, but it just took a while for it to leave the warehouse. So it was totally in the estimated shipping window that they gave me, but I was just surprised that it literally took almost 3 weeks until I got my planner. So anyway, really excited it's here. Glad I ordered it early. And besides the sale, I cashed in as much of my rewards points as I could. I think I had like maybe $22 worth of rewards, so got that taken off. So I saved a whole bunch on this. I always order during their big 30% off Black Friday, early Black Friday, whatever, sale. So anyway, the first thing I have here are the freebies, these cute little notepads. They're actually sticky notepads too. There's little boxes for priorities, to do, notes, and then some tracking stuff at the bottom. And then this one is just a checklist with the days of the week at the top. So that was really cute. And this one's kind of it sticks on the side. So the first thing I got was some stickers. I always get the monthly sticker book. It goes with, you know, each of the color months because I always get a colorful planner, and it's a good mix of the fun stickers and the ones that are useful, the functional ones. And then I also got the layers one. Now, of course, layers was last year's design, but I didn't like the functionality of the Mid-Century Circles sticker book. I looked at each of the pages and there were just a lot of big stickers. I thought, I don't know, when I first looked at it I was like, oh nope, I don't want to do that. So I went ahead and I got another layers one. I haven't finished the one that I previously had from this past year, but now I have another one just in case. So the next thing I got, I have a little bit of a Star Wars theme happening with my notebooks and planner this year, so just roll with it. We just finished rewatching The Mandalorian again. Anyway, so I got 2 notebooks. One of them is in the just the lines, just the line version. And then the other one, I've never actually gotten this layout before, but I got the productivity layout this time, and I thought this would be good for some preschool stuff with my son. We are just embarking on that journey in our lives, and I just thought that having the list on the side might be nice for something that has to do with preschool. I don't know yet. I'm gonna sit down with it and figure it out. I have one other notebook that I've ever had from Erin Condren, and I'm almost done with it. And when I use notebooks, it's for just like brain dumps, things we want, huge to-do lists, project lists, that sort of thing that just is too much to put in the planner. So I was almost done with the one that I had, so that's why I got these, and then I thought I'd use one of them for preschool. So that's what happened there. And then, like I said, I was feeling all things Star Wars when I placed this order. So I got the Christmas Mando Grogu cover. Anyway, I'll do a flip through of this in a second. I ended up going with the mid-century circles and in the horizontal. I will say that I was very tempted by the daily duo, only because there was so much space to write stuff. I didn't end up going with it because it was the first year that they did it, and also because a huge section of the daily duo is with has like the hours written in, and I don't do anything by the hour. I just like having lists. So maybe if they took the times out or something, could be a possibility for a future year, but I'll have to see how they revamp it in the years to come. So I went back to my old faithful, the horizontal, and I love the layout of the horizontal. I don't think I'll, well, I don't want to say I don't think I'll ever change, because I was very tempted by the daily duo. But horizontal is still my favorite. I know it's not the one that everybody gets. Everybody gets the hourly and the vertical and whatever else is out there these days, the binders and things, but I like to stick to Old Faithful. Why change what works really well for you? Not that I don't like trying new things, but yeah, horizontal I ended up sticking with. I will say that I was a little saddened by the decor options this year. I felt like they totally nailed it last year with the layers in the colorful and the neutral, and then they had the floral option. I love how they did the layers design. I feel like they improved the colorful and neutral options from when they did Kaleidoscope the year before. Because the thing I didn't like about the Kaleidoscope, it wasn't really the design, it was the fact that they colored it like a rainbow in every single monthly view, and then had like the month's color as like a solid to, like yellow is August. So it was like a whole bunch of rainbow colored Kaleidoscope and then like a whole bunch of blocked yellow spots for like August. So that's what I didn't like about it. I loved the layers because they did like the layers theme in each month's color. So that was what I thought was really cool. So I was hoping whatever they did this year was going to be similar. Ended up with the mid-century circles. And I will say that mid-century circles, although is like most people's Erin Condren favorite, it is one of my least favorites. Luckily it's colored differently than the time, from a couple years ago when they did this the first time. And so I do like the way it looks in the planner itself, but that's why I didn't go with the stickers, because I didn't really like the way mid-century circles looked. Anyway, enough of my rambling. Let's get to the flip through. Oh, and I'm really sorry if you don't like all the talking. Some people I know like to listen to people's opinions, and other times it's just like mute and let me see the flip through. So if that's you, I'm really sorry if you just want to see the flip through. We're getting to that right now. So finally we have landed on the flip through part of this video of my horizontal planner. Like I said, I went with the Star Wars Mandalorian theme. Here's your mid-century circles cover page. And as I'm flipping through, I will just kind of show you guys how I use it. I do have some videos where I've kind of done this on camera. So if you want to check those out, I will link them in all the places. But yeah, but I will kind of talk you through how I do things too. So with the year at a glance, in previous years I have used this to mark holidays and vacations, but the past year or so I have been marking or tracking natural family planning on here. So if you don't know what that is, you can look it up, but that's what I do here. Then the infamous 12 boxes that I use differently pretty much every single year because I just can't find a way that will stick that works well. But I usually do something with the months and then goals, or I don't know, I kind of brain dump at the beginning of the year and then never look at this page again. Here we go into the month. So there's a line page here before January, And then the monthly view, like I said, I love that they do the design in the month's color and not a rainbow thing. And they also took out like this border line along the bottom and the sides. I don't really care one way or another about the border thing. And I think that's kind of the only difference. I think they changed the font or made it bigger or something. I noticed that on one of the other pages. So on the monthly view, this is pretty much where I put appointments, schedule, vacation time, people visiting, and then with the notes section, I cover this up with a sticker, I write bills, and then I write all the bills for the month, as well as reoccurring ones, and then the dates that they get pulled out of our account. And then when I pay a bill, I check it off on this side, and then when it comes out of our account, I check it off on this side. And that's just, I've done that, gosh, I don't know, 5 or 6 years now. That's how I've been doing the bills. So that's what I do in the monthly section. And then here we go on the monthly dashboard, another lined page. And then I actually had to pull out my planner and kind of compare, because when I first saw this page, it looked the same but different. And what they did differently this year is that there's basically less blank space in the middle of these, like this border section here. There's a bunch of extra white space that they took out. So that's the difference. And there was like a January was written almost like more like right here. And then there was like kind of there was just a lot of white space on this page is what I'm trying to say that they took out. As far as the dashboard pages, it kind of depends on the month, but I usually write like the extended family, birthdays here, any holidays, things like that. Usually some monthly goals here. I always do like my monthly reminders here. That's things like get one of the cars inspected, change a filter somewhere in the house, things like that. Always goes here. And it's one of those things that can be done anytime during the month, but just needs to be done sometime in this month. And then as far as down here on the side, and as well as the page before, like this line page here, it just depends on the month. Some months they're blank, and some months I use every single bit of space, and it just depends. And usually the months that get filled up are the ones where there's a bunch of birthdays, a holiday, any gift giving type things, and then this becomes like the list section, or like around Christmas, if this is December, this is where I'll write like Christmas Eve meal, Christmas meal, and I write down all the things here. So it just depends on the month. I'm not one of those people that needs to use like every single section, or like I feel bad about it, or that I need to cover it with stickers or all the things. I think white space is okay sometimes. So here we go. Into the weekly view. Nothing much has changed here. I kind of compared it to my other planner, and I think there's like a slight difference in the way that the numbers and the font looks, like they made it bigger. But other than that, it's pretty much the same as far as this goes. In my weekly view, I always do the same thing. This colored section, this box here, is always the things that affect our schedule. So someone has an appointment, we have to go somewhere, there's a vacation, someone's coming to visit, that sort of thing goes in this box section. It's also the same stuff that's written in the monthly view. And then the rest of this is usually like the cleaning schedule is on this first half. I just do like bullets, and then another bullet here for sometimes my brain dump for the day, anything I personally want to do. And then the notes section here is for the random stuff that just needs to be done that week. Sometimes it's errands, like I need to go get something, buy something, send a card, send a gift, make a phone call, that sort of thing goes here. And I've been doing that since I've had a horizontal planner. This kind of setup has just not changed for me since I have gone with this layout. And then here we go into February. And I'll just flip and keep talking. The biggest thing that I noticed with this year is that they took out, to my delight, they took out all of the observances, shall we say. And I was very pleased with that. I was kind of upset when I got my planner last year because I had watched all the planner launch videos in the spring and nobody had them. The observances weren't in there. There wasn't like a whole line. There were some days where like a whole line was almost taken out with all these observances written in. And it just drove me crazy. I was like, why are some planners filled with this stuff and other planners not? And so I was a little upset that some people had it and some people didn't, and I was one of the people that had it, and so I used stickers to cover up a ton of stuff last year. But I'm pleased to say that they took out all of the observances. The ones that they kept in are like the national holidays and religious holidays. Religious holidays, not any other type of observance or holiday or whatever. Just religion stuff. And I am very pleased. I am not bothered when I see Hanukkah and, you know, just, it doesn't bother me to see other people's religious holidays in here, but seeing all the observances was just like way too much last year. So, very much pleased with that. And they put a sticker page in the end, which I'll show you. here we go into the notes pages. So the notes pages, there are a few things that I always do in the back, and then I have like about half blank pages. So one of the things I now do in the back is I just keep a list of the days that my husband takes off, the number of vacation days he uses, that sort of thing. The list view it works better for me. I can keep track of the actual number a lot easier. So that's one of the things I do. The other thing I do is, and I always do it on this page because I can flip to it the easiest, is this spread right here will be favorite meals. And I kind of break it up, stir fry type things, in the oven, casseroles, Mexican, and I have a whole bunch of stuff listed. You know, easy, quick, and then I'll have like a dessert section, you know, a grill section, and I'll write just a bunch of our favorite meals. And when I'm meal planning, if I can't think of anything, I come here and it's a lot easier to pick stuff that way. So I always do it on this tabbed one only because I can flip to it the easiest. So, but in total, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Contacts page, and then looking ahead all the way into 2023. This, obviously, I just mark future dates. When I, you know, 6 months, you do a dentist appointment, I mark whenever that is. Down here is like future things. So, you know, registration on a car is every so many years. So I'll put the year, whatever it is, the car, that sort of thing. Anything with the house that needs to be done so many years, I'll put the next year it needs to be done if it's not like whatever year this is, you know. Hopefully that makes sense. And then here we go into the stickers. So functional, it looks pretty similar except the design is different to last year. So all these to do, canceled. So we have gold here, gold foiling. This one is, oh my gosh, I can't even tell. This is rose gold. And then silver on your birthday page. And then silver on these two. And I will use pretty much all of these. Except for the tracking ones. I don't really track anything. But yep, that's these. And then like I said, the heritage stuff is all in the back. So I'm glad they did this. I know they do something, or they have done something similarly in the teacher planner too for this sort of thing, as well as I think in the teacher planner though there's more like kid related stickers, you know, like, I don't know, National Ice Cream Day or something like that, those sort of things. But I am very happy that they did this and not taking up a bunch of space in the planner. So if this is something you want to put in, great. But I was pleased that this is just in the back and I can get rid of it. And then the folder with your perpetual calendar, which I have one, like from my very first Erin Condren planner that I keep everybody's birthdays and special dates in, that I pull out when I get my new planner and mark everything in, and then it goes back in a safe place. And these new ones, I just don't know what to do with them. I know there are tons of cool ideas, you know, memory tracker, things like that. I just have like a pile of these. But if you use it, that's great. So I hope you enjoyed the flip through the haul, and I hope to see you guys all in my next video real soon. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will see you guys probably in the new year. 2022, here we come.